So now for that last clue, we want to head to the arena. It's not a bad idea to have protection from freeze before you go in here, by the way. Huh? It's unlocked. The entrance here should be kept locked as long as there's no show, like the martial arts tournament. In which case... it seems this is our goal, then. Alright, let's get inside. Inside style. It's the mysterious music. Bum, 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 bum. Nothing over here. Oh, couldn't find the door. Think you just want to go out onto the field. Still can't go in there. You're never allowed in there. Not even once. We're back on the football field. The Grand Arena. Kinda nostalgic. Feels like we were here just yesterday. Just standing here had me recalling the admiring roar of the audience. You were invited to the castle after you won the martial arts competition, right, Estelle? I wish I could have joined you on the field. Thinking about it, I was still pretty amateurish. But you know, once this whole thing is cleared up, I'd like to take part in the next year's martial arts competition. To test my own ability, for one. Now that sounds like Cassius's daughter to me. I'd like to join in on the action, too. I, don't really feel like I'd have any chance against you, Zen. Style. Well then, I shall sing from the siege to cheer you on, Estelle. I will serenade my love for you as mightily as I can. Ass. Uh-oh. The freak? Monsters? This feels reminiscent of some old Colosseum games. The setting is certainly apt. It's a pity we lack an audience. Here they come. So this is why you want to have protection from freeze. But it's not a big deal. Cryon bit, 1858 HP. Drops fish egg for some weird reason. A rare young monster has the odd habit of freezing its prey before eating them. And Master Cryon, who literally appears in every Trails game. 5811 HP, weakens fire, of course. You'd think the small ones would be, but they're not. Drops fish fillet for some reason. A monster rarely sighted in the elevated regions it inhabits. Uses water-based arts. Water.
Take that.
Zen style. Distant. Oh, strength and defense up. Hey, just a second. True hurricane. Rock you like a hurricane. What I'm talking about? Try and debuff you.
Take him down.
Boom! Strength down, defense down. Pretty good. Hey. He resisted freeze. Bum, bum. Oh yeah! Damn, that hurt. Afraid I can't allow you to do that, sir. Knock it off! He's just gonna try and do it again. What a pervert!
Take that!
Bump. 0 damage. Well done. Flare arrow. Bam. Finish the job, sir.
They messed with the wrong guy.
That's a good fight, though. 2 fish eggs, 1 fish fillet. My spirits went live. What? What was that? Random chest appeared. It was like a magic trick. What a fabulous display. He's a fitting rival indeed. He's even weirder than I thought he'd be. Well, whatever. Let's check the contents. Yep. Let's attack aggressively. Receive Portrait of Arcee. There was a card stuck to the bottom of the box. My princess, my rival, and brave bracers. Did you enjoy the show I prepared for your arrival? As I do not wish to upset the mood of our main role, it is time for the supporting actors to take their bows. Pretty much referencing that this is a side quest. I hope you will look forward to our next chance meeting. Some chance meeting? I wish he'd cut it out. But there's something curious about it. Main role? Supporting actors? What does that mean? Now that you mention it... Ah, screw it. Let's go return the photo to the archives. Indeed. The photo's back where it belongs. I can't thank you enough, bracers. Still, why would that Phantom Thief fellow steal a portrait of the Arcee? It certainly is lovely, but it's really nothing more than a simple portrait. It holds little monetary value. Well, he doesn't really care about value so much as he cares about pulling off a good prank or two. He's a prankster. And it's probably our fault that the museum got wrapped up in his latest one. Sorry for putting you through all this. Haha, no need to apologize. It wasn't your doing. And if anything, I'm very pleased with how you handled this. Excellent work. Quest the missing exhibit completed. Pretty good. This has been a good experience from a management perspective. I will need to be careful to ensure it never happens again. Good luck with that. The missing exhibit. A photo of the Arcee was stolen by Phantom Thief B. First clue. Residence of the Aged General and Onlooker of Time. Found a card inside the clock in General Morgan's house. Next clue. In the city, and the symbol perched on the ground. Found a card near the Falcon. Next clue. Foreign Manse and Will of the Blue Knight. Found a card Found a card in a novel at the Kelvardian Embassy. Last clue. An open door and Dance of the Valorous. Where is it suggesting? The doors to the Grand Arena were open. That has to be it. After we defeated the monsters, the photo turned up. We've recovered it successfully. Pretty good. Now we want to go to the Erebonian Embassy. How you doing? Hello, Bergen. You've been well, I hope. Olivier? Where in the hell have you been? Why, I've been places. What's wrong? What's wrong, he says. You've been totally incommunicado ever since you went to Elmo. Major Vander's about ready to throw you out a window. Billy style. He wishes to launch me like a love rocket. Adorable. Olivier, did you seriously forget to tell Mueller and the embassy you were with us? When wandering the roads, hunting for love, one must be discreet and secretive. Well, Bergen, may we enter? I can't say no to you, but, who's with you? Oh, we're from the Bracer Guild. We'd like to ask the ambassador a few things, if that's okay. We thought we'd try having Olivier introduce us. Oh, okay. Well, there shouldn't be a problem with letting you in, then. But welcome to the Erebonian Embassy. Welcome to Bonus Round. You remember that the embassy is Erebonian soil, so be careful, yeah? We will be. We will be. Do-do-do-do-do. So again, I believe this is the only point where you can come in here. This is quite the building. Wow. This place definitely matches the Calvardian Embassy in terms of fanciness. Grandiose, and yet powerful at the same time. It's very imperial, if nothing else. It is a stage upon which the Empire can parade its influence and power. Alas, that the actors are unequal to the set dressing. You realized Lord Cranog would hit the roof if he heard you say that. It's Vander! Hanging out! My most bosom companion. It has been an age. Are you well, dear Mueller? I would be better if I could cut you in half and be done with it. I told you again and again to ensure we're constantly aware of your location, and you... but 'tis a tactic in the war of love. Did you know, absence makes the heart grow fonder? That is true, you know. Estelle Bright, you have my thanks. I can only imagine the trouble this idiot's been causing you. Actually, he hasn't been too bad, I guess. He's been really well-mannered, comparatively. Well, ignoring the lunatic, I presume you have business here at the embassy. Do we ever? Yes, sir. We would like to speak to the ambassador. Estelle explained her desire to meet with the ambassador concerning the letter. That letter, right. I've been somewhat concerned myself, but I'm surprised the guild is acting. It's a request from Brigadier General Bright and the Royal Army, I take it. Technically, yes, but we're trying to investigate it as neutrally as we can, you know. Nobody's guilty till proven. That kind of thing. A commendable mindset. No doubt why he chose you. Oddly enough, both Sin and Mueller are voiced by Patrick Seitz. Ironically. Very well. I shall introduce you to Lord Ambassador Cranog. I suspect you'll find it easier to gain his trust if I do the introductions as opposed to a certain someone. Really? Thanks, Mueller. Yeah, thanks. Thank you, sir. And Vulcan. And probably others as well. Wait, you really have so little faith in me? You, thought we had faith in you for this? If you introduced us, you'd probably want to have us kicked out. Sorry, Olivier. Ah, the sting of being forsaken. The sting of the truth, maybe. Lord Cranog is in his office on the second floor. I shall go announce your arrival. Give me a moment. We'll wait then. Mueller style. Ba-da-da-da. Meanwhile, we can take a look around. It's Limp Bizkit fucking up your town. I think we can get a book somewhere around here. How you doing? Camilla! Oh hey! It's been a while, Olivier. Are these your guests? Indeed, one would call them guests, but I'm more inclined to think of them as my soulmates. Our days spent together have been so tender, so sweet. I feel to merely call this forced love does a disservice to our bond. Is that not so, Estelle? Wait. Does that mean you've dumped Mueller? My head hurts. I think I'm starting to understand Mueller's suffering. I wonder who Olivier's really targeting. What do you think? Is Mueller still his one and only? Or has he moved on to greener pastures? Why, you need only ask. No, thanks. Good times. One Limp Bizkit parody with "Everyone have a look around. It's Nickelback curing sleep problems in your town." Fun fact: I heard Nickelback playing on the radio today while I was in the car. Little fun fact for you. Doo-doo. Ba-da-bum-bum. It's Nathan! All the books in this room were published in Liberl. To learn about someone's nation, start with their culture. You're free to read them, but please put them back where you found them once you're done. I really don't know what the song was. Never really heard it before. Though it must have been a relatively new song, I would think. Ba, 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 ba. The shelf holds the Carnelia series, so you can read that if you want, but we read it in the first game, so we don't really need to read it again. Because it's the same thing. Ba 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 da da. Ba 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 ba. Gerald. The closest imperial city to Liberl borders is a place called Parm. The first mention of Parm, of course, you don't actually go there until Cold Steel 3. Fun fact. I'm actually from there, by the way. It's close to Bose, which makes it convenient to return home for visits. Of course, it's not so convenient to visit the Imperial capital from there. There aren't any public scheduled liners in Erebonia, so I have to switch over to the railway system. One time when a Nickelback song skipped so bad it said, "Look at this photographs." Counselor Alfrey. Hey, Olivier. I heard you went to the hot springs. I'm so envious. I've been working until I'm dead on my feet getting ready for the signing ceremony. Okay. That sounds like a fun time to me. I don't know about you, but... Bum, bum. Alright, settle down, Mr. Counselor. So yeah, there's a book you can get here, but it's kind of tricky to get. You gotta talk to the ambassador first. So this is the office. Wow. Heh, indeed. Shall we make our grand entrance and shock the ambassador into silence? Mueller can totally cut you in half, you know. I apologize for the wait. Lord Cranon will see you now. Let's go, then. Let's do this thing, shall we? Doo-doo! How you doing? Welcome to the Erebonian embassy, guests. So he pretty much looks like your typical noble. I am Lord Davil Cranog, the duly appointed ambassador and voice of the Empire in this land. I'm Estelle Bride of the Bracer Guild. Sin Vathek, also of the Guild. I'm Chloe Rins, second-year student at the Genis Royal Academy, and assistant to the Bracers. And I am the servant of love and peace, Olivier Lenheim. You... I've heard you'd gone missing in Elmo Village. Try not to worry Mueller further, Olivier. Or me, for that matter. Such a strict dressing down. Much more and I'll have to lose my jacket. Setting that aside, you are here to inquire about the threatening letter, yes? What do you want to know? Okay, I'll be direct, sir. Do you have any idea who might be behind the letter? It's not Newfie, is it? Is there anyone in the Empire who might oppose the signing of the pact? It's probably Quick Curly or Static. My, you are a direct, young Bracer. I appreciate that. I can tell you truthfully, however, that I can think of no such person. His Majesty is very happy with the pact as it stands, in fact. And no one within the Empire would be foolish enough to gainsay his leadership on such a matter, of course. Other than maybe a certain Chancellor. Yeah, I bet. So do you think it's the work of someone outside the Empire, then? What other answer could there be? If you want my opinion, it's the opposition party in Calvert behind all this. Some silly ploy to make the president look bad, no doubt. Opposition, doing whatever it pleases. This is a perfect example of the fallacies of mob rule. Of course he's gonna blame Calvert. As always. Huh. I have to question that, your lordship. Don't get me wrong, our major political parties basically beat each other over the head anytime they can, but even if the pact fell apart due to this, I don't think anyone could blame it on President Rocksmith. Samuel Rocksmith, even. Details. You think the mob thinks like that? Ha! All I can say for certain is that the person issuing these threats cannot be from our empire. That should be more than enough assurance for you. Oh, yeah? Well, excuse me, Lord Cranog. May I ask what Chancellor Osborne's opinion of the Non-Aggression Pact is? The very first mention of Chancellor Osborne. What? Flawless repose, Chloe. Who? The highest appointed official of our most glorious and august imperial government. The Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborne. His nickname comes from his personal motto, "Our nation's peace must be built on a foundation of blood and iron." He has overseen the expansion of the rail system, as well as the annexation of several smaller states on our borders through less than diplomatic means. Annex? Wait, you mean he... Oh, Olivier? How could you criticize your empire's chancellor? Oh, but DeVille, how was I criticizing? I simply stated the facts. But come now, it wouldn't hurt to be a bit more cooperative, no? You've already spoken with the lovely Ambassador Cochrane over at the Calvardian Embassy. She was quite helpful, you see. What? Why, if we don't help these people now, it'll give them cause to doubt the character of Erebonia. That would be a tragedy, wouldn't you agree? Ah. My Lord Cranog, one time when Gilead Osborne asked Dieter Croy to get rid of the CG. He wanted to get rid of the football logo. There's no need to keep information related to this hidden. May I humbly suggest that being open in this case will not present a problem. You have a point, Mueller. Very well. To answer your question, Miss, Chancellor Osborne, like His Majesty, is most receptive to this pact. In fact, I hear he is actually the one who suggested his mayor should sign it. Oh boy. Really? That's because he's looking forward to getting the engine, right? No, apparently he recommended it to His Majesty before any mention of the engine. If anything, I'm glad there is harmony at home over this pact. There's been no pressure for us to negotiate. Hate to say it, Estelle, but it's looking like there really isn't any chance at someone from the Empire. Yeah, looks that way. Ambassador, thanks a lot for answering our questions. See, it is as I said. If you're looking for the guilty party, you should look elsewhere. Oh, but, one sec. If you don't mind, we have one more question. Stella asked Lord Cranog about Ren's parents. Yes, a most pitiable situation, the separation of a child from her parents. Imperial traders do visit the embassy at times, but a merchant from Crossbell? I do not recall such a man, no. Are you familiar with this Hayworth, Mueller? No, I've never heard of the man either. Really? Ah, it's starting to look kind of grim. The search at once for both a blackmailer and a lost child's parents sounds most trying. It may seem trite, but I do wish you luck, young lady. Thanks, Lord Cranog. Allow me to show you to the gate, then. The path of the Bracer continues to prove itself a harsh one indeed. Several months ago, I'd received reports concerning the Bracer Guild. Various branches have been attacked in my country, one after the other. Given that you're Bracers yourselves, I fear that you may be an easy target for whoever is responsible. I wish you and your fellow Bracers well. Do not lose hope. That's the plan, Stan. Secretary Barkley. I imagine you must be having a difficult time trying to find the culprit. Though I suppose if there were some clue, any clue at all, we wouldn't be in the position we're in now. Still, don't hesitate to let us know if we can be of service. Please don't hesitate to ring. So with Mueller still in your party, you want to go to the library and talk to Nathan. How could this be? This book is banned in Erebonia. Who put this on the shelf? Crap! If Ambassador Cranog knew, I'd get an earful. Ah, I know. You there. Take this book. And we get Gambler Jack Volume 4, which is very missable. Because you can only get it while Mueller's escorting you out. So it's a very easily missed book. Gambler Jack Volume 4. Chapter 4, The Daughter. Daughter style. Ultimately, it was the girls' win. The silence in the bar was punctuated only by the sounds of a raucous argument out on the street. Holding back the laughter bubbling up, Jack asked the girl a question. Hey, Missy, where did you learn to be this good? The girl made no reply. Instead, she took the cards into her hands and began shuffling. They flew back and forth with exquisite grace between her long fingers. She dealt 5 to Jack, then 5 to herself. Show them, she said. Jack turned over the cards. Jack's hand was 4 jacks. Imagine that. Oh, what are the odds? The girl's hand held 4 kings. Jack was rendered speechless when he saw the cards. 4 kings? Can't do that on television. Can't even do that on the 5:30 Club. Jack doesn't beat king, she said. At the word king, murmurs rippled through the bar. King. It was the handle of a legendary gambler, said to be the best in the Republic until his death. The card technique the girl had shown was one of the ones that King had been so. Jack doesn't beat king, she said. Who are you, Jack asked the girl. The girl gave him a long, cold look before speaking. You probably don't know me, but I know you very well, she said. Hello, Victory, Jack. My name is Hallie. I'm the daughter of King, who you killed. You're King's daughter? Jack had never met King's daughter. Not in person, no. But nonetheless, he did have memories of her. King had been a doting father that had drilled holes in Jack's ear with endless stories about her. I see. So King's daughter has come to kill me, huh? The atmosphere in the bar was suddenly charged. Alright then, kill me. The words casually left from Jack's mouth. It was a line no one in the bar would have ever expected. He tapped his chest. The heart's here. Make sure you aim well. The girl, Hallie, quietly drew her orbital gun. Her aim, of course, was Jack's heart. Oh boy. Alright, moving right along. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Good times. Thanks, Mueller. Talking with the ambassador was a big help. No, you don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything important, really. Besides, this is a problem affecting all our nations. We should be working together. Should be. Why does it still show me reading a book? Come on, Twitch. Get with the freaking program. You pussy in a cunt? Just refresh the page then. You're gonna be a jerk about it. Is Twitch having problems, or what's the dealio here? Check up mine here. Says there was a network error. That usually didn't mean anything. There we go, okay. What was going on? But whatever. No, you don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything important, really. Besides, this is a problem affecting all our nations. We should be working together. Ha! Indeed. I do hope we can solve this. Huh? Olivier, you're awfully quiet. It's nothing. I was simply lost in reverie for a moment. It doesn't concern our current business. Pay me no mind. Okay. Olivia, you'll be staying here at the embassy in the evenings while you're here in Grancel, yes? Heh, where else? I would not miss the chance to have more sweet dreams in your bed as always. What?
Say what?
Oh my. Stop with the jokes before I give the ladies too many ideas and images. Put those jokes too far and I may have to spear you upon the embassy flagpole. Ah, so that's the direction I should approach from. You teach me more every day, you know? Alternatively, I could just cut you in half right here. I'm fairly sure I could explain it to Lord Crane. That would be rather less lovely. Forgive the joke, my friend. So that's how you keep Olivier under control. Maybe I should write this down. I'd say they match each other perfectly myself. That's a terrifying thought. Well, regardless, I shall pardon myself here. Good luck with the rest of your investigation. Thanks again, Mueller. Good times. Well, it takes care of those shenanigans. Stand-up adventure style. With the embassies out of the way, all that's left is the liberal news and the castle. Hopefully Niall or someone will be able to help us. Hopefully. Shall we be off?